welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have another prediction for you guys. This time it is Saturday night's main event. Once again, this time with a card that hasn't been hyped up too much. It's kind of a one match type of card where we have a few cool matches that could be really good, but it's kind of the one big thing, and that is obviously the Gunther and Goldberg match, which this will also serve as Gunther's or Goldberg's retirement match. So yeah, should be an interesting night. But how are we feeling?
Yeah, this is probably one of the weakest cards that we've seen in recent history, or really in the last few years, honestly. However, I do think that there is some things that could be exciting on here. Gunther versus Goldberg, a lot of people are going to be up or down about it. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, I feel like, where I am somewhat excited, but I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's kick things off with the newest match that I got added, and that was on Twitter, where the United States champion will be defended by Solo Sikoa, but this time versus Jimmy Uso. So who do you have for this one?
Yeah, this looks like they're setting up a potential triple threat match here with Solo, Jimmy, and Jacob Fatu at some point. That's what it looks like we're building towards. So I will have Solo Sikoa retaining here, potentially with the help of a Hikuleo, Tama Tonga, Tongalo, whoever it may be.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jimmy Uso, I would have liked him to have been the United States champion early in the year. I did predict him to be a future United States champion in that WrestleMania season. I felt like he was a guy who could definitely be deserving because, you know, he was doing great work around that WrestleMania time. Then after that, kind of took a little break. Didn't really see him for too many weeks, but then now he's kind of back around. But unfortunately, I don't think he's getting the win here. Solo Sikoa in this new Bloodline 3.0, I guess, or 2.0, whatever version we're on. Yeah, I think he gets the win here, but should hopefully be a decent match if both men are on their A game on the night.
Yeah, for sure.
And then next up, we have a kind of a random match, which we had seen the return of Drew McIntyre last week, but this time he takes on Randy Orton, so it should be a pretty fun match. But who do you got for this one?
Yeah, this is probably going to be the best match of the night if I had to take a wild guess. I do think Randy Orton has been put on some great matches, and Drew McIntyre has always put on great matches. So yeah, I think this is a kind of a tricky one because you could see a world where Randy wins, leading towards a Cody Rhodes in the future, because they kind of teased that in a little bit already. And then Drew McIntyre as well. He could move up to the world title, the United States title, whichever title it may be. So it could go either way, but I will go with Drew McIntyre getting the win here.
Yeah, this match, I think it has some pretty big implications, I feel like, on the SmackDown brand. Both guys are potential contenders for that WWE Championship. So, yeah, obviously, I would like to see both men go after Cena or Cody again, but I also will agree with you that I do think Drew McIntyre gets the win here, and hopefully he does move up. I would like him to be potentially the guy to dethrone Cena. I think that would be a huge moment for him, because obviously he's done such great work over the past 2-3 years, basically, at this point. It'll be nice to finally reward him with a championship longer than 4 minutes, because, yeah, he definitely deserves it, and he's been having a hell of a year, or past few years, I should say. But, yeah, should be a pretty fun match. Another potential banger that is LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. Who do you have for this one?
Yeah, I think this one, like you said, could be a banger, could be a sleeper match on the night. Seth Rollins is obviously known as one of the better wrestlers in the WWE, and LA Knight always has the potential to put on one of those shows. We've seen it with Logan Paul at WrestleMania, but that was one of my favorite matches of his, and even recently he's had a few matches on SmackDown and Raw where he came out looking a little bit better than he has in the past. But I will go with Seth Rollins. He has the brand new faction. Things are looking good for him right now, and I don't think we're going to start the downward spiral right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that LA Knight is getting a pretty big feud with Seth Rollins. Obviously, this is kind of like a peak Seth Rollins in a way over the past few years, being back on top, the main focus of the brand. So yeah, happy for LA Knight, but unfortunately, I do agree Seth Rollins will get the win here over him. But I don't think this is the end of them, or these two going at it. I'm sure we'll see some more Raw matches or even some SmackDown matches, or maybe this is also a big match that sets up for Survivor Series later in the year. Could see both men being on opposite teams of each other. So yeah, should be a pretty fun match. Again, kind of similar to the Solo and Jimmy match. If both men are on their A game, it could be a really good match. But yeah. But now, moving into the main event, we have the big one, Gunther versus Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Champion. The dream match finally here, but who do you have for this one?
Yeah, this is obviously Goldberg's retirement. It's Gunther's kind of first match back in like a dominant position, I guess, after all the Jey Uso stuff and the Pat McAfee stuff and all that. So I'd like to see him get a dominant win. I'm assuming, I mean, all Goldberg matches were short. I'm assuming this one will be no different, and it will be fairly short, maybe some interruptions here and there, a ref bump potentially, maybe a son gets involved. There's a lot of ways it could go. Gunther, however, is of course going to be who I will pick. I need Gunther to get this win and start building up his resume and getting back to that dominant feel that he's had in the past.
Yeah, this match is interesting. Don't know whether I'm excited or a little bit scared, because I do agree that Gunther will win this match. I don't really think that's really up for debate. But it's more the fact that I don't know what to expect from this match. I don't know if this is going to be a competitive match between Gunther and Goldberg, or is this going to be a one-sided match where Gunther just dominates Goldberg. So, yeah, it is interesting, but yeah, I do agree Gunther probably will get the win here, and definitely should. And yeah, I think we do see some interference. I think it wouldn't be so bad, just because I think we need to kind of ease the weight of this match from Goldberg, because obviously, you know, age is definitely going to play a factor in this match. But yeah, I think Gunther is a guy who can easily carry Goldberg to at least a 3-star match. So yeah, should be interesting at the very least. But with all the matches done, what are the matches you're looking most forward to?
Probably Gunther Goldberg, honestly, just because I'm very curious how the match will look, how Goldberg will look, how it's going to play out as far as any kind of interferences or whatever happens with that. But yeah, probably Gunther Goldberg, honestly.
Yeah. But that would do it for Saturday night's main event predictions. Let us know your predictions down in the comments below. If you haven't already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.